It was a long travel day, and I had a very important decision to make, and that was what room? What room am I going to stay in? I felt like this room, this pink room that you're seeing now, really spoke to me. But at first, I was like, oh, let me stay in the other room. I'm going to go with a more masculine room. I was like, and no, she's going to be in her soft girl energy, her soft woman energy during this residency. So this room fit all the vibes I needed it to fit, and I truly loved it. I love that it had Asian influence as well as like French influence in one space. And just like the little details and things like that made me appreciate it all the more. And also, hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I am a 36-year-old artist who is just carving her path in the world, figuring it out both commercially and in the fine arts world. And this is just the beginning of the journey. You're here. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's continue on with the vlog. Good morning. It's day one of being in, it's not technically, it's outside of Le Mans, France, or Le Mans, France. I don't know. I'm trying to say the whole thing like right. So feelings. Yeah, traveling solo is immediately like it stretches you, and these are just my initial observations. I know that there are pros out there who are like, but like, and also I'm just going to be doing my very light makeup routine. So first thought, I packed too heavily, and I thought I packed light. So I'm like, this really is a skill set you have to evolve. I only bought chapstick, so we're doing very period bag makeup. Then I wanted to cry so many times yesterday. It was my first time navigating an international airport by myself. I had navigated another airport by myself before with layovers and everything like that. But this was another level because I legitimately had to get out and really be like, parlez-vous? Sorry if I can't even say it. Parlez-vous anglais? Parlez-vous anglais? Anglais? Or bonjour, because everyone's like, make sure you greet people, like French people. I think everyone appreciates it, but everyone's like, French people appreciate you greeting them. So I was like, bonjour, and people like start speaking in French. I'm like, parlez-vous anglais? American, yes. And so people were super helpful for the most part. There was one person who straight up ignored me, but literally everyone I walked up to and asked for help was like so nice and tried to be as accommodating as possible, from agents to custodial staff. Like, I asked everyone because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss my train to my destination. And yeah, so I'm getting to this is probably getting too chatty, I don't know, but that was definitely like, my brain was like, and go, you lock in. So that was fun and interesting, but wanted to cry at the time. I have no mirror, so you're my mirror today. But the host is super nice. I'll be filming a lot, and he was just telling us about the town and everything like that. I met the other women. They're so nice. Everyone just seems really like, I don't know, it's just cool being with other artists again. So I'm enjoying it. I've been with like musicians and stuff like that. Like, I have creative friends, but I have not been around artists in a really long time. So it's making me very happy. Like, Like, I have one art friend, and she's amazing. She's been on my channel before, Jacqueline, and I think we could both agree though that we don't live around a lot of artists, so it's just really nice being around people who are just the art vibe, you know. Super simple with the blush. Needs to warm up. It is cold here. I get cold very easily. It's like 50 degrees this morning. I'm sure it was even colder than that because I woke up late. Something else I've noticed is traveling as a 36-year-old woman is not the same as even 5 years earlier than that. Just being cramped up and stuff like that. I'm like, thank God for the day when I can afford to travel more. It's more luxury, but it's just in more comfort. Like, legitimately just want more space, but very thankful. It's like I arrived at my destination safe and, you know, like put together for the most part. We have a little bit more blush. I'm a blush queen. You never make me give up blush. I remember when it was highlighter for a few years and people were like, blush? No, we do highlighter. I never gave up my blush. I forgot what I was saying. Bonjour. We're headed to Le Marche. We're doing the things, seeing the sights. I'm not gonna buy, well, I'm trying not to buy anything. I'm trying to be good. That's why I didn't bring any extra bags or anything like that. Alençon was the first larger city that we visited, and it was so special. I enjoyed it so much. Seeing my first European church in person was amazing. You know, studying these things in art school, taking art history courses, it just doesn't do it justice. The amount of craftsmen that goes into building and I'm sure maintaining these places. And then the Lace Museum moved me so much. It was so beautiful seeing the intricate pieces of work that people have put together, both older pieces and more contemporary pieces. Always do origami though. Yeah, get in there. I believe the food that we tried was Lebanese food. Genuinely was so confused through I didn't read what was really on the restaurant. I just assumed it's like, oh, I think it's Lebanese. And then also it was so funny trying to order, especially when the person you're speaking to is like, just shut up and let me do what I do. This is my restaurant. And it turned out so well. The food was so good. I really, really enjoyed it and would love more French Lebanese if this is Lebanese cuisine. Bonjour. It's been, I guess, a day or so since I last spoke to y'all. So I have a little bit of a haul, and then also want to just talk about the stuff that I'm doing and all that kind of stuff. Macarons. I got my first few. I already ate one. We can try another one together. The first one I had was a coffee flavored one. And then next, I'm thinking, I feel like the lemon or citrus is going to be pretty good. It's not bad. It's just not my favorite. The cafe was really good. I have a feeling the chocolate's going to be good. I should have gotten what was probably like a salted caramel, but I didn't. But we'll see. Okay. So my day so far has essentially been, I went to Marche and I went to this really beautiful cathedral, which I've probably shown y'all or will insert the clip here. And then I'm like, and then just kind of like puttered around the small town that we were in, and ended up in an art museum, and they had this lace exhibit, and it was beautiful, intricate, just seeing the amount of work that these women put into this craft for however long they could, earning money and just for the love of it and things like that, which I'm sure it was for the love of it, and it was probably like, this pays really well because it's such an intricate and beautiful way of creating, and I just really enjoyed that, and I feel like I found some inspiration in that. And then I just grabbed some souvenirs because I didn't bring it with me, but I plan on putting it in my journal at home, like pulling from the pages because I really like the gold foil. And then I will probably accidentally grab two, but I might end up cutting that out because it's the lace over, I think that is, I don't know what that's over, maybe it's the museum. Everything is more dated looking here, so it's just like very like beautiful and old, and so a little bit harder for me to identify buildings because it's like they all are old looking buildings, so it's easier to identify new things here. Then we wandered around a little bit more, ate some delicious food, which yes, we always love delicious food. And then I bought this journal. It has peonies on it. I love peonies so much. They're like top 3 flower for me. And so I got this really beautiful journal. I think I'm going to start writing in it while I'm here. And this is a lot of talking, but I don't know. It's just going to be, at least this is going to be like true video diary, showing things and then all that kind of stuff. I will be recording my process a little bit more and sharing that too, but some of this is just me getting my thoughts out as well. So I was talking to a couple of people yesterday, and with digital art, I'm trying to figure out if I want to figure out if I want to keep it all digital or if I want to start to print pieces off to submit to exhibitions and galleries. I also want to do traditional art, pencil and colored pencil, which I think I've mentioned before. And so I'm basically getting myself to a point where I've worked up the sketch that I'm working on, and then I'm going to go to different. Good morning. It's been a few days, and yeah, it's been a few days. I've been really enjoying myself in the French countryside. It's been such an eye opener for me, but also like not like jarring, but subtle in some ways. Let's talk about art process. I feel like that's the easiest thing to start off with. As far as art process is concerned, I feel like I've had like things that were in my head, but I didn't realize were in my head. Like I did a whole bird flower series last year, but for some reason didn't realize how drawn to vegetation I am. And so I feel like I'm going to be incorporating that into the pieces that I'm working on. I don't know if I'll actually finish the pieces here. And that's interesting because I'm really wanting to. I really walked in with the goal of like, I need to finish artwork here or I'm not going to finish it. And I don't feel like that's the case anymore. I feel like this place has been meant to be a bit of a sounding board and kind of like a navigational check. Like, okay, what direction are we going in? It doesn't have to be perfect. The lines can be blurred, but just noticing things. I think it's been the art of like noticing, of slowing down, and just being mindful of the things that are around me, the plants that I haven't seen before, the lighting, the it's just that's just what it's been. Um, we went to this small village yesterday, and it was gorgeous. I believe it was no, it wasn't Alencon. Circe, no, this is Circe. Giverny, Giverny. I had to go back and look it up. Also, I'm just like, I hope that I love Paris as much as I've loved the countryside. I'm sure I know they offer two completely different things, but I am going to Paris after this, and I'm just like, please let me love it as much as I've loved this. Like, I want to really learn the language, like somehow start tutoring so I can communicate with someone. I can still read it because I took a lot of French classes in undergrad, but yeah, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I'm in love with what I have seen. Not perfect by any means, but in love with it because I think existing as a Black woman anywhere in the world, there's certain things that you pick up on. Like I think I've seen maybe 4 or 5 other Black people of the diaspora, not necessarily American Black, in where I'm staying, and things like that matter. You know, it's like I'm not like, ooh, I have to move here type of thing. I'm just saying that this is a good place to visit and like reset. It's a good place. Like a lot of the noise that I feel like was in my head in the US is not in my head. And that's a very interesting thing. Like current affairs, like I've been keeping up, but it hasn't felt as like, you know, and that is, when's the last time I felt that way? You know, it was a childhood. And so there's just certain things I'm picking up on that have helped me with just like, okay, life, and then also with um, art, and those things go hand in hand. And so that's been, I don't know the word for it, but it's been a thing.
Travel on by locomotive, turning of the century. See their fine clothes, soot is turning, satin's black as the night can be. But there's a new line, built like a walnut, cold as green as a mountain spring. Through the forest and over water, Northern Railway beauty.
What's always this yellow?
Upon the road of anthracite.
It's like stuff across me.
Climb aboard that daylight flyer, tip your cap and pay your fare. Track is winding ever higher, breathe that New York mountain air. And in the next car, have a nightcap, Brandy Alexander flows. It can help to pass the time fast on your trip.
We pulled over in this random town, something I would have never done, but I have people who are with me. And so I'm trying a café long, no milk. So we'll see how I like it. That's really good. I also got some macarons, but I can't have them. The lady said I cannot have them for 20 minutes because they have to cool off. So letting them cool off, following the rules of the baker. That looks so good. Did you get the postcard?
I did. I stuck it in my bag because I figured I'd slush coffee on it.
So don't you tell me I am selfish just because I look out for myself. I've been happy, working hard so I won't have to cry when I'm older. I could have done this or that. I remember when I used to. Don't do it 'cause it doesn't